Hello and welcome back to another episode of Van Life with Daniel. Today's a weekday, so I've been working for about 3 hours now, and I'm just here at Park here in Denver. But today I wanted to do something a little bit different and kind of show you guys what I'm going to be trying to do to get my life together as far as eating better. And I think, as I mentioned in last week's video, it's not that I don't like eating out, because I do, but it costs money and I don't have that much of it. I'm going to be trying to do some meal prepping today so that I can have meals ready to go and I don't have to be cooking every single day during the week. Of course, on weekends I'll be trying to make new dishes and stuff, which I'll show you guys, but as far as my week goes, of course, I still have to do my job here in the van, so that usually consists of sitting in parking lots all day long, whether that be at malls or department stores or parks. Yes, most of my week is doing work, just like probably most of you guys at home. But I haven't eaten breakfast yet, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Alright, just making sure nothing's going on at work and nobody needs me right now. So I actually bought the other day a little portable blender so that I can make myself protein shakes. My organization is not the greatest yet. We're still kind of getting situated here in the van. Getting used to life on the road again. But yeah, we got ourselves this nice little blender here that I'm going to be making a breakfast protein shake out of. Alright, so these are our ingredients right here. We got milk, yogurt, honey, eggs, 2 eggs. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to fit the banana, because last time I made this I wasn't able to, so I'll usually just eat this. And then we got some not so frozen berries, because I do not have my fridge in freezer mode right now. And last but not least, we also have our protein powder. Right, so first things first, we're going to need our liquids to go in. So we got our milk and eggs. Ow. Just punched my wall. And I am not really measuring this stuff, honestly. But I've already made it twice, and it hasn't turned out bad yet. After the eggs, usually just put a little bit of honey in there, although it's not even really necessary, but it's a nice healthy sweetener. I'll usually put about just 1 big spoonful. I think that's good enough. Some of you might think this is gross, but I don't care, because this is my kitchen and I'm not feeding you. But I'm using the same spoon to get our peanut butter. And normally I put a lot, because I like peanut butter and I want protein. One scoop, which is usually a serving size. Ooh. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad this thing hasn't leaked in my food. But I opened the bag wrong. Like, it's, you know, these bags are supposed to have, like, be resealable. And, I don't know. it's not the greatest quality of bag, so I ripped it on accident. Jeez, how am I gonna do this? Please, 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 please. No, 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 no. Okay. No, I do not trust myself not to spill. So I'm gonna use a measuring cup and hope that I do not make a mess. I do not want to stain my countertops. Okay, I think we got it. Just a little bit more. Well, if you can see that right there, there's a max fill line right there, so we're just a little bit over, but I think it should be okay. All we gotta do is just close her up and blend. I really want to get a better trash receptacle than this, or at least get one. Find somewhere to have it inside the van, because I don't like having to open my curtain just to throw away trash. I'm actually thinking about getting like a small little trash can that might fit next to my gray water tank here, because I feel like that would be like a perfect spot. But our smoothie is done. And that looks delicious. So, protein shake and banana. And I don't mind eating the same thing over and over again. But it's pretty good and very filling. We got some more work to do. And I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to do my meal prepping, because I think we'll do it for dinner, because I'm not really going to have enough time during work to be able to cook a large amount for the whole week. So I think we're just going to have something simple for lunch, and then we'll do our meal prepping once I'm off of work, which is at 4 p.m. here on Mountain Standard Time in Colorado. It is lunchtime now, so I'm only going to take a 30 because I kind of clocked in a little bit late for work today, so we're not going to do anything too crazy. I think we're just going to have a ham sandwich. Oh, and I don't have any chips, which sucks, but we just gotta make do with what we got. Alright, well, I'm gonna take my food and eat outside, because if I'm being completely honest, being in the van all day is kind of depressing. But being able to get outside for even just a little bit really helps my mood. But yeah, pretty much the point of this video is I want to try to eat better, and I want to try to be more active. So I've been going to the gym more often, and then I also will run on the days that I don't go to the gym. And there's plenty of places to run anywhere. I mean, it doesn't have to be at a park, but it's usually easier to find parking at a park. But it's actually really nice out here in Denver right now. It's the middle of December, and it's 53 degrees outside right now, which is pretty warm. And I mean, I love that for being here in the city, but I do also want to go snowboarding, and I want better conditions, so I want it to snow more. there's a trash can there. I think I'm going to take advantage of that and throw away all the trash that's in my van right now. Oh, the sun's finally come out for a little bit. It's not really going to make it any warmer probably, but it's making it prettier. What are you doing on my trash can, little boy? Yeah, that's right. Run away. Go back to your tree. Kind of have a little downtime here at work because there's not too much going on. I only have like 30 minutes left anyway, but I'm kind of undecided on what I want to do after work, whether I want to go directly to the gym, although it's probably going to be busy because it's 4 o'clock. It's going to get busy with people getting off from work. So I'm not sure if I want to do that or just get started with meal prepping or maybe go for a run outside. I know I said I do want to be more active, but like I don't need to overdo it. So if I am going to the gym today, the run can wait for tomorrow because we just did one yesterday. It's only been a week since I've been living in the van again, and I still am not used to it. It takes some getting used to. Van life in the winter is definitely different than summer van life for sure. I have added one addition to the van, which is a mirror. So I can, kind of brush my teeth and floss in the mirror and kind of make sure I don't look too homeless when I leave the van. But hasn't fallen off yet, so that is good. I do want to add another countertop here. I'm actually kind of regretting not doing it before I left, although I did bring the hinges for it with me. They're in my trunk space underneath the bed. I wanted to use the same material so it would match, the countertops, but I ran out of material. I don't want to have to buy a whole other countertop just to put a little piece here. So I'm thinking about, I don't know, maybe just using some other material for that. But I don't have a saw to cut it, so might have to wait until I'm around an area where I know people, and maybe I can borrow one from somebody and cut that out, because that would add a pretty good amount of counter space and a nice place to, set the camera too. For now, that's gonna have to wait. All right, well, it's officially past 4 o'clock. We signed out of work, and I think I'm gonna go on a walk in the park just because I really need to get out of the van for something. I need to get outside. Honestly, I kind of feel cold in the van, which is weird because it's not really cold. It's 58 degrees in here, which if I were like back in Sioux Falls where I was before, back home in South Dakota, it'd be really warm in here if that were the case. That just goes to show that, you kind of get acclimated to the weather wherever you are. So it's been warmer here in Denver. So warmer temperatures like 58 are going to feel colder. Because the outside temperature is warmer, if that makes any sense. But I'm gonna go outside, and since it is cooler outside, it's going to make it feel warmer when I come back in here. And so we're gonna go enjoy the scenery outside. And yes, this is how I put my shoes on in the van when I'm up front. So if you ever catch me out in the wild doing this, mind your business. Kidding, but it's just easier doing it this way. All right, let's go. Got some other van people here. Right over there. We are back. always enjoy a good walk, and honestly, when it's brisk and cool outside, I don't know, to me personally, that's just the best time to go on a walk. I don't want to stay here and cook because I think I want to go to the gym first. That way I'll have my workout done, I'll be showered, then I can just do my cooking, and then I can eat dinner as well. But there's a couple things that I need to get from the store first. Been showering without a scrubber, so I need to get that and some other stuff. So we're gonna make a Target run right now and go grab some things from the store, and then probably go to the gym. Then we'll get started on our meal prepping for the rest of this week and next week. Well, we're finally here. Note to self, do not leave the park at right around rush hour. It took us 20 minutes just to drive 3 miles. Well, part of that was probably because there was an accident on the way there, but still. But the sunset is beautiful. Look at that sky. Right, well, after sitting in the van for like an hour scrolling on Reels, we're finally going into Target. So we're gonna grab what we need. I'm wondering if this one will fit in that cabinet that I showed you guys. Well, it just barely doesn't fit. If it didn't have this little step here for opening it, it would fit perfectly. So I'm gonna have to try to find one that doesn't have a step on it. It'll be perfect. And it can't go back farther just because of, well, partially because of the drain tubing there, but also because of that strap right there. It keeps it from going back any further. So I don't know, we'll return this later. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure there's a gym right down this street, so should be there in like 5 minutes, so I'll see you there. All right, well, we finally made it to the gym. Turns out the one that I thought was right down the street closed within the last 2 years since I've been here, so we had to drive like 30 minutes to get here. Oh well. All right, well, we got our gym clothes on. We just need to grab our gym bag. Stay in there, tripod. And our towel. Oh, let's not forget a new pair of underwear and some socks. And here's hoping the gym isn't too busy. Alright, well, apparently 8 o'clock is a little too early for this gym because it's kind of packed. It is really small. There's probably only like 15 people, but it's, I mean, for such a small space, yeah, it's packed. So we'll have to come later next time or go to a different gym. Oh man, I knew I forgot something at the gym the other day. My special shampoo and conditioner I left at the last gym shower. And I was thinking to myself, I knew I forgot something. And it turns out I was right, I did. Luckily we got backups. Well, we are done with our workout and shower, and there are signs posted in this parking lot that very specifically say you are not allowed to overnight camp here. So we're not gonna be able to do that, and so we're gonna have to find somewhere else. And I did plan on going to, there's an Outdoor World not far from here, like with Bass Pro Shops, Cabela, that used to allow overnight parking, but obviously some people ruined it. So according to iOverlander, it's not allowed anymore. Oh yeah, and what I meant by special shampoos is it's some stuff that I bought for my scalp condition. I'm not sure if I have like psoriasis or like seborrheic dermatitis, or whatever. When I went to the dermatologist, they said it was psoriasis, which really sucks. But that stuff wasn't that expensive, but I did buy it online, and I'd have to buy it online again and get it shipped somewhere. So I think what I'm gonna do is drive over to that other Anytime Fitness. It's like 20 minutes away. We'll see if it's still there, and then we'll get to doing some cooking and eating. And 20 minutes later, we are here. Let's see if my shampoo and conditioner is in there, because it's only been 2 days. Okay, crossing our fingers. Oh man. Okay, maybe I didn't leave it here. I checked lost and found too, and it was not in there. So take a look at this car. Lightning McQueen. Ka-chow. Unfortunately, our shampoos are gone. So, I don't know, I checked the lost and found in both bathrooms and I didn't find them, so I don't know, they probably got thrown away or something, but anyway, it's time to start cooking. Let's get started. Alright, so we got a pot out for cooking our rice, and then we got this for the beef. Today we are going to be making some Korean ground beef, which I have made in a video before back when I camped in Lake Tahoe in California. So if you want to check that out, check out the video here. But we're going to be doing 2 pounds of ground beef and 2 cups of rice. And I've never meal prepped it before, so I actually don't know how much I need to make, but I'm hoping this will last me for 5 meals at least, maybe 7. But I also want to eat a good amount, so this stuff is really good. And it's very simple and easy to make. Alright, so we got our rice and brown sugar out of that cabinet right there. Black pepper, crushed red pepper. What else do we need? Garlic, ground ginger. I've made this so many times I practically have the recipe memorized. Practically, but not really. Alright, so we need to get some water for our rice. So you'll hear how loud the pump is. It's kind of obnoxious. You can believe me if you want to, but it's actually not that loud from the outside. You can definitely still hear it, but if you're maybe like 10 feet away, you wouldn't be able to hear it, so it's not that bad. So we're gonna do 3 cups of water for 2 cups of rice, because I don't want my rice to come out too sticky. And normally I've found that 4 cups generally will make it kind of sticky. And typically I would be straining my rice, but I actually don't have a strainer. I mean, that's how I would make it at home, but whoa. We're just gonna be putting it in raw. Yeah. Pretty sure I just swallowed some plastic. Wow. Long grain enriched rice? Is that even a type of rice? I feel like I'm eating... This is great value chemical rice. Right here. There we go. Finally. Took like 10 tries. So rice is going to sit there heating up. Now we just need to mix our sauce here for the beef. Okay, so since I am doubling the recipe, I'm doing 2 pounds of ground beef. That means we're gonna need a 1/2 cup of brown sugar, a 1/2 cup of soy sauce, 4 teaspoons of sesame oil, 1/2 teaspoon ground ginger, 1/2 teaspoon crushed red pepper flakes, 1/2 teaspoon pepper, green onions, and sesame seeds are just for garnish, so that would be as much as you want. And we just... Okay, then we just gotta stir up. We're gonna need some garlic to cook our beef in. Okay, that might be too much, but it's okay. We like garlic. Pound number 2. There we go. Rice should be just about done, I think. So in the meantime, while this stuff is cooking, I wanted to take a minute and mention my fridge, which if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that I've been using this same fridge for the past 3 years. Every single time that I've traveled, I have never had an issue with it compared to other things in my van. So I wanted to take the time to talk about it, give you guys some of its features, and also give you guys a discount code if you want to get one or something similar from ICECO. ICECO reached out to me and they wanted me to talk about my fridge and my experiences with it. So as you can see, this is my fridge. It's pretty large. This specific fridge is the ICECO VL60, which the 60 stands for its capacity, which is 60 liters. They do have smaller and larger fridges. And this one is a little bit old now, so they do have newer and better fridges now. But I'll talk about the features here on my fridge specifically. So you guys have probably seen this a little bit on my channel already, but we have dual zones, which can be cooled separately at different temperatures. This is the smaller one here on that side, which I typically use as a freezer, but right now I have them set both for fridge mode. So they're set for 39 degrees. Obviously, as you can see, there's plenty of space here. I haven't even filled it up yet. We have both an eco mode for preserving power, or max, of course, if you just want it to cool down the fastest, and of course it's going to be less efficient, but you're going to get the full power out of what this fridge is capable of. I typically keep mine in eco mode just because I like preserving energy in my van. And you have a very nice bright display here that shows you all your information about the fridge and even your battery capacity. The fridge is made out of a very sturdy metal material, and it makes it perfect for outdoor use, for indoor use, and overlanding, or really any adventures that you might get up to. The latches are very solid, and they're going to keep your doors closed, even in the roughest of environments. It is also very quiet. The compressor was kicking on here a little bit, and I barely noticed it. I'll get up close here so you can probably hear it now. But it gets an A+ from me for letting me sleep. It also has wide voltage compatibility, so it'll work with both 12 and 24 volt DC and 110 volt AC. Of course, I'm using mine on a 12 volt system, so that's how mine's been working. So if you're in the market for buying a portable fridge for your RV or camper, or even for home use, definitely check out ICECO's website. And if you make a purchase using my link below, I'll get a small kickback. You can also use this discount code to get 12% off your entire order at ICECO. Since it is the holiday season, ICECO may be running some deals. They may have some sales going on, and the discount code will not be able to be combined with that. So if you do find a fridge that you like and it happens to be on sale, of course, get it. I don't think you'll be disappointed, but you won't be able to use the discount code with already on sale items. But go ahead, head over to ICECO's website and check out the fridges if you're in the market for one. ICECO also offers a 5-year warranty on the CCOP compressors that they use for their fridges and freezers, and 12-month warranty on all other parts. Now let's get back to cooking. I think our beef here is pretty much cooked, so now all we got to do is add in our little sauce here, and then we're pretty much done. So typically I will put the onions in like after I've already plated it, but to make it easier for meal prepping purposes, they're just all going to go in right now. Really could use a rice spoon for this. All right. Well, meal prepping is finally done. I didn't really time that, but if you cook it at home, you can probably do it a lot faster than I did. It really only takes like 15-20 minutes, honestly. This is gonna hit the spot because I am starving. It's not bad for a very quick meal. Since the rest of our food is still pretty hot and honestly it's kind of late, I think I'm gonna try camping out here because when I was here the last time there was a van in this parking lot. I guess I don't really know whether they stayed overnight or not. I don't think there's security here, and well, it's only 11 o'clock, but I think we're gonna try it. We'll see what happens. All right, well, dishes are put away. They are not cleaned. I don't feel like doing that tonight. I'm just gonna let that stuff stay there and cool off, and we'll pack it up tomorrow. I've also got all these pomegranate seeds, which I already drank the juice and it was so good, but I'm gonna finish eating that and then I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you guys in the morning and let you guys know if I get kicked out. Hopefully not. Good night. All right, it's time to get up and get back to work. So as you can see here, I packed up both my ground beef and my rice in separate containers. Normally, obviously, if you lived in a normal place, you would kind of separate them in different containers, but this I think is going to work better for me. So I'm going to throw these in the fridge. So and there we go, and we still got plenty of room for more food, not to mention our other compartment. Okay, so we've been working for like 6 hours now, and I actually did get my shampoos back. I went inside the gym and asked them, and they did have them somewhere. I don't know where they put them, but we got them back, so happy about that. But I think I'm gonna leave this parking lot right now because I never want to stay in places too long, and I definitely don't want to stay 2 nights in a row, especially somewhere that I'm not really supposed to park. We did have a van neighbor over there, and he's been here as long as I have. We are at a Walmart parking lot, if you can see that out there. No? Just got ourselves another trash can, much cheaper one, and some kitchen towels, because this is gonna make me waste a lot less paper towels. I can just spread them out here and let my dishes dry. This should fit right there, so I don't have to keep like poking myself out every time I want to throw something away. Since I am still getting myself situated in the van, I'm having to take a lot of trips to buy things that I find that I need. Hopefully within the next couple of weeks we'll kind of stop having to buy stuff so we can save some money. The van is coming together, and yes, I did wash my dishes, most of them at least. We're just gonna finish up work here, and then I am gonna go to the library so I can edit this video so you guys can watch it tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not doing so great as far as scheduling, so kind of in a rush here, but that's usually how it goes for me when I procrastinate. And I'm still just getting used to living in the van again after not doing it for a year and 6 months almost. I think it's been since I returned home, like the last time. I'm not including the Minneapolis trip that I took because that was just kind of a small thing, and then also the time I went to Utah. So we're gonna go ahead and finish up work. I'm also gonna finish up those pomegranate seeds. Thank you, Mom, for doing that for me. She sent those with me, so I gotta finish those, and they're very good too. I think that's gonna about do it for this week's video. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video.